This is a very naturalistic and very ancient and old energy. We do not want to call them as things or rocks or trees, even though the illusion of this beauty is a reality that you can connect with. These are all bits and pieces of the truth of your many places that bring you to remembering. So when you see the stone that has been spilled from miles and miles of eruptions and new birth and new creation, it brings with it a life form of its own. And this life form of its own is a remembrance. So those who come to gather are feeding into the remembrance. And you must also remember that these energies that we come to gather in, or to enjoy, or to feel, or to smell, or sense, they not only are from your third dimensional planet Earth, they also come as a remembrance of your places and times and other planetary existences. So to us, when we see such beauty before us, it reminds us of where we came from at one time. Even though you may see our planet as an asteroid, does this not look the same? So it brings out even our remembrances of our homelands and how we gathered as a community, bringing in the contributions as though we also were one with our own planetary existence. So be one as you explore this beauty. And do not limit yourself to your third dimensional Earth. See beyond that aspect of your Earth and look at this as a life form. Look in the skies as it is a life form itself as well. And it brings you into a higher frequency, because then as everything shifts and moves and turns and rotates and lifts, you will also be a part of that and feel the same vibrations as you begin to remember. And this is a very good place to remember. the vibrations as you wander in this space will raise as you look further beyond the third dimensional thought process. You will see with new eyes, feel with new textures, go beyond even that feeling. And being in such open nature, you can smell, take the form and transform the form as you see yourself become more than what you think. This is our message.
You mentioned that we thought of your asteroid. Who is channeling through Terry right now?
We come from the Orion belt, although we are not the same as the Syrian brothers, but in the same type of what you would call the constellation. We are also very naturistic, just as your Syrian brothers. So we are close to that. They look upon us as like you humans look at different levels of growth, and they see us as a different growth, a different evolution. It is hard to bring always a name or a thought, for we come through as an energy and not as who we really were at your third dimensional awareness. You could not comprehend it to see it, but we are very close. We would appreciate to touch your rock, for there is much of it where we once reside which no longer exists. So we come through as energy. There are many, much activity and many travelers right now. And this vessel allows us to tap in and communicate. Other vessels may pick up on our names or our locations, but it is not necessary for the messages that we bring out. We bring out messages to allow you to become more aware that you're not alone as a species. We have an animalistic, in your way, we are more animalistic and maybe not as, what they say, bright in your language. But we have a way of life. We feed off of much energy. We are beyond your time frame, and many of us come back through these jumps, these vortexes, or these wormholes, you may call them, and just to bring back bits and pieces to change your species, change our species, allow us to become maybe part of your species, bringing back the remembrances. This is what the vessel and others like this vessel come back with. Depends on how where the frequency of the vessel that we use comes through. It is basically some come from maybe reincarnate from a different species that just brings in that species. This one comes way back, just allowing itself to explore at a higher dimension, just as you allow yourself to explore at a higher dimension by curiosity, by knowing, by believing, by wanting your world to change. So you must do that through raising these frequencies and these vibrations to shift. As we close these eyes, we see new birth. It is as if your world and you as well is in its mother's womb. What glory. We say to you two explorers to enjoy the moments, for every moment is a shift of vibration, and this vibration is creation. You create. Every second and every moment, you are creating just as we create. And now we are all coming together to create together. What joy. We bring lightness now. And this is a shifting time of bringing the light, creating blendings and balances. Sometimes in the third dimensional realm of existence, they will be blind to this. Bring liquid to the vessel for the work that the vessel will do at this time.
Thank you.